Good evening. Country WA firefighters have been sent to help exhausted volunteers in Victoria. 173 people have been killed in what's now one of the world's worst bushfires. Fires have escalated again only an hour ago, threatening more towns. Some family and friends here in Country WA are struggling to get in touch with their loved ones in the bushfire disaster zone.
The nightmare is far from over for thousands of people in country Victoria. Deliberately lit fires are still burning. The shock and horror of the bushfire disaster is only now starting to sink in.
I just want to help somebody else. That's all.
I lost 2 kids, mate. And nothing will bring them back. People are just going to stand by us.
More than 5,000 people are now homeless, sleeping in cars and evacuation centres. Their houses nothing but a mess of burnt rubble and ash. Many are still searching for family, neighbours and friends.
We're neighbours, we've just found each other this morning. Yeah.
How does that feel?
It's Lotto.
Here in Country WA, it's been even more difficult to track down family and friends in burnt-out towns across Victoria.
There's lots of little glimmers of hope, and then there's lots of sad stories too.
Firefighters say it could take more than a week to control the fires still blazing across country Victoria. US President Barack Obama has phoned Prime Minister Kevin Rudd to offer his condolences. The US and New Zealand will send firefighters into Victoria this week. The Australian Army has sent 200 troops in to recover, rescue and rebuild. Expert forensic police from WA left for Victoria this afternoon. Ahead of them, the grim task of helping identify bodies. WA has sent across 22 firefighters to relieve crews who have been working around the clock.
A certain amount of trepidation, obviously, from what you see on the TV. It's a fairly raw situation that we're going into.
Emma Tucci is in Kalgoorlie, Boulder. Her dad Frank has been fighting fires across Victoria since the weekend.
In some of those areas, he said they were so steep and they couldn't even get there in some instances. So yeah, it's always in the back of your mind, very worrying. People are dying.
Victorian police say they have 2 suspects for the arson attacks. They're still hunting information to close in on several more.
If we caught them, there wouldn't be much left, let's put it that way.
A royal commission will be held into fire response, warnings and safety plans. Many people had no idea the fires were approaching their homes.
One house went, then the next house went, and the next house went, and you just had to get out and put out whatever you could. But I don't know, it was horrifying. It was terrible.
Samantha Beech for Golden West News.